after the sale. Willie is going to be saying a couple of words on behalf of the Farmers Association.
Thanks, Scott. Welcome. To this simple sale of the year. Thank you all for coming.
Signed and understand the conditions. There are 22 lots today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be keeping you busy for about 3/4 of an hour. There are 3 groups of calves, basically 500 lighter calves, 550 calves weighing up to 250, and then about 150 or 180 bigger calves. As normal with these sales, we're going to have a proof run, and we're going to have a practice lot. So if there are no other questions on the floor here, we're going to start the first lot, ladies and gentlemen. There are the practice lot. 31.20 is the opening bid. 31.20, but a 31.20, but a 31.40 on the floor. 31.40, but a 40.40, but a 40 now. 31.60, 80 on the floor. 31.80, but a 80, but a 31.80. But a 31.80 now. 31.80, I'm waiting for 32. At 31.80, but a 31.80, but a 31.80, ladies and gentlemen. At 31.80, at 31 rand 80, but a 31.80. Anybody online? 32, thank you. At 32, we're waiting for online now. At 32, at 32.20, but a 20, we'll just take it to 33, that's all right. 32.40, 32.40, but a 40.40, but a 32.40 now. 32.40, but a 40, ladies and gentlemen, are you done at 32.40? I'm not clap. 32.40, no more. Okay, I think that's working on pretty well. We'll get the online people that haven't been connected. Is everybody on there? We're just going to have a little, just a breather here, just to let anybody complain or say they're not on or whatever. The sound's a bit low. Okay, I can do something about that. Excuse me. That's a good idea.
Just keep him on. What's that?
That should be a lot better. Okay, lot 1, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1, J.A.W. Schultz. They're 34 tollies, they're Bonsmaras. They're nice and light, they're 208 kilos there, they're going to be, or thereabouts. Who says and what do we say, ladies and gentlemen? Can we go at 38 rand? 38 rand anywhere, gentlemen, start me anywhere, gentlemen, 37. 37, about a 37.7 anywhere, 37 now. 37 I've got, thank you. 37, about a 37.7, about a 37.7, about a 37 now. 37, about a 37.7, about a 37 only. 37, about a 7.7, about a 37, gentlemen, for the first lot. At 37, 20, 40, 37, 40, 60, 37, 60, about a 60 now. 37, 60, about a 60, 60, about a 37, 60, ladies and gentlemen. 37, 60, 37, 60, at 37, 60, 80. At 37.80, at 38 rand on the floor. 38, about a 38, 38 here. 38, at 38, about a 38, 8, about a 38, 8, about a 38 now. 38 rand here at 38. At 38, about a 38, I'm going to knock down, ladies and gentlemen, at 38. Are you all finished and done at 38? I'm not klaar, lamas here at 38. No more. 38 rand, what's the number, please, sir? Buyer number 2, is that in order? Sold. Thank you very much. 38 Rand. First one is sold at 38 Rand by number 2. Clive Schroeder selling the next lot, ladies and gentlemen. 28 van hulle, 27 tollies, een versie daarbij. Bondsmaras as well, beautiful weight there, 256 kilos, yeah, gentlemen. Who says and what do you say? Can I go at 37.50 anyway? 37.50 now. 37 anyway, gentlemen, at 37. We praat. 37. Who says, ladies and gentlemen, at 37 anyway, ladies and gentlemen, at 37? What say you, meneer? 36.50. Thank you on the floor. 36.50 over a 50.50 over a 36.50, gentlemen. At 36.50. At 36.50 over a 50 now. 36.50 over a 50.50 over a 36.50. Very good calves, ladies and gentlemen, at 36.60, 36.60, 80, 36.80 over 80 now. 36, 37 over a 720, 37.20 over a 720, gentlemen, at 37.20, at 37.20 over a 20.20 over a 37.20 now, at 37.20. Anybody online at 37.20, at 37.20, at 27.20 here, at 37 Rand 20. Ladies and gentlemen, are you done? Almal klaar? 40, 37.40, sir. 37.40, you out. At 37.40 online now. At 37.40. At 37 Rand 40. Are you sure? No more. 37.40. Is that right, Clive? All good? Thank you very much. 5013. 5013 buys. 5013. Right, Doug Bryant selling, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 3. 109 calves, all one pickup there. Winterberg Reds, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful weight of 214, a very nice split there, 70-40 roughly. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen, at 37 again? 7 and data. 37, sir. 37, what do you say, 36.50? 36 Rand, about a 36 I've got online, I beg your pardon, on the floor. 36, at 6 and data, about a 36, about a 36 now. At 36, what do you say, gentlemen, at 36, about a 36, about a 36.20, 36.20, 36.40, 36.40, about a 40 now, 36. 40, 36.60, 36.60, about a 60, about a 36.60 now, 36.60, at 36.60, I've got online, at 36.60, Mark Vieswer, at 36.60, about a 60.80, at 36.80 now, at 6 and that, tak, here, at 36.80, fill it up, please, sir, at 36.80, at 6 and that, 37, about a 7 now, 37 online, 37.20, 37.20, about a 37.20, about a 20 now, 37.20, 37.20, 40, over at 37.40 now, at 37.40, at 7.5, 37 Rand 40, ladies and gentlemen. Are you all done at 37.40? No more. Thank you very much. 37.5009. Is that in order, chaps? That's in order. Right. PJ van Heerden verkoop jare. Remember, 118 in one place here. 118. Net mooie lorry vrag here. What do you say about them? If I may go at 36.50 anywhere, gentlemen. They are beautiful Angus South Devon calves. What do you say at 36.50 anywhere? 36. Anybody talking, ladies and gentlemen, at 36 now? 36. What do you say online? 36. Thank you, sir. 36. About a 36. About a 36. About a 36 now, 36.20, 36.20, but at 20.20, but at 36.20, sir, 36.20. Don't make a mistake now. 36.20, 36.20, but at 36.40, 36.40, sir, 36.60, 36.60, but at 36 prachtige colors here, 36.60, 36.80, but at 36.80. Makvol 37, but at 7, but at 37, gentlemen, at 7 and data, at 37.7, but at 37.20, 37. 720, but at 2020, but at 37.20 now, at 7 and that 20 here, at 37.20, at 37.20, but at 2020, but at 20 now, at 37 Rand 20, ladies and gentlemen, online, no more. 5014, is it reg here? Is reg, bye, dankie, that's sold. Thank you, Mr. Van Heerden. Beautiful group of calves and geluk. An old seller here, as are all the sellers, ladies and gentlemen. He's not old in age, he's just been selling here for a long time. Ashley King selling the next lot here, ladies and gentlemen. Daar is hulle 44 of them. 28 tollies, 16 heifers, 230 kilos, ladies and gentlemen. We say, and what say hulle? 37 anyway. 36.50, we say another 36.50, 36 Rand surely, gentlemen, at 36 now. 36, thank you. 36, about 36 now. 36, 20, 20 by 20 here, 40 op die vloer, 36, 40, 36, 40 by 40, 40 by 36, 40 now, 36, 40 here, 36, 40, 36, 40 by 40, 40 by 40, ladies and gentlemen, don't make a mistake on these good calves, at 36, 40, at 36, 40 by 40, 40 by 40 now, at 36, 40, at 36, 40, I'm waiting for the internet now. 60, 36, 60, sir. 36, 80 on the floor. 36, 80 about 80 now. Fuck fall here. At 36, 80. 37. At 37 about 7. 7 about 37, sir. 20 now. 37, 20. 7 and data 20 here. 37, 20. 37, 20, 40. 37, 40. 37, 40 about 40, sir. 37, 60. 37, 60 about 60. 60 about 60 now. 37, 60. 37.60 over 60, gentlemen, I'm finished and done. 37.60 at 37.60 over 60. Ladies and gentlemen, are you done? At 37 rand 60. No more. 37.60, Ash, what do I do? Sold, thank you very much. On the floor, number one, buy number two, I beg your pardon. Buy number two. Right, Willie Pringle selling, ladies and gentlemen, 51 tollies, Brangus crosses there. They at one place, the yellow lot van hulle. Is 52 kilo. Pracht kalvers. Beautiful calves. And what do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Can I go 37, please? 37. 37. Een lot dames here, almal tollies, we say. 37. Did somebody say 36.50? I'll start myself at 36. 36 rand about a 36.6 about a your bid, sir. 36.20. 36.20 on the floor. 36.20. 36.20 about a 20.20 about a 36.20, gentlemen. 36.20, 40. 37. 36.60. 36.60 about 36.80 at 36.80 about 80 about 80 now at 37 20 37.20 about 20 now at 20 at 37.20 about 20, ladies and gentlemen, at 37.20 at 37.20 about 20 about 20 now at 37.40 about 40. What do I do? 50. 37.50 about 50 now. 37.50 about 50. Where's the 10 cents now? At 37.50, at 37.60, at 37.60 about a 60. They good machum. At 37.70, 37.70 about a 70 now. 37.70, at 7 here, at 37.70. I'm gonna knock them at 37.70, ladies and gentlemen. 37.80. Oh, yeah. 37.80 about 80 now. 37 rand 80. I'm knocking down. No more. 5009 buyers, ladies and gentlemen. William, is that all right? Thank you, sir. Right, lot number 7. The frost selling, ladies and gentlemen. 63 tollies here. Angus is the lot. Beautiful calves at 210 kilos. Wie sê en wat sê hulle, dames en here? 38. 38 rand. They deserve it, ladies and gentlemen. They're from the West. Angus calves. What do you say? 38 rand anywhere, gentlemen? Start me at 38. Did you say 7, sir? 37, thank you. 37 over 37 now. 37 over 37. Is this the time to arrive to a sale? At 37 over 37, 7 over 37, 7 on the floor. 20, 37, 40, 37, 40 over 40, 40 over 37, 40, sir. 37, 40, 37, 40, 60 over 37, 60, 80. At 37, 80 over 37, 80 now. At 7 and at here. At 37, 80. At 37, 80 over 80, 80 over 37, 80 now. At 37, 80. Gooi vol at 37.80 at 38 rand now. 38, sir. 38 about a 38 quality. 38, huh? No, they're not 10, they're 50. 38 at 38.20 at 38.20 on the floor, gentlemen. At 38.20 about a 20 about a 38.20 now. At 38.20 from the best. 38.40 38.40 about a 40. Thanks for your help, sir. At 38 rand 40. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? No more. 5013. I like you. I don't know who you are, but I like you. He says that's in order, and they sold. Thank you. Lot number 8. Mr. Miller, Dave Miller, selling 94 tollies, 1 pickup, ladies and gentlemen. Brangus Bonsmaras. They are weighing at the moment 245 kilos, but a quality group of calves here, ladies and gentlemen. 251 kgs. What do you say? I would like to achieve 37.50, ladies and gentlemen. 37.50. Did you say 37, sir? Thank you. 37 over 37, 7 over 37, 7 over 37 now. From the best, ladies and gentlemen, 37. 37 over 37, 7 over 37, 7. You'd never say his family to me. 37, 20, 37, 40, 37, 40 over 40, 40 over 40 now. 7 40. Kwaliteit kalm. 3760 gentlemen, 3760 over 3780 now, 3780, mark fall, hit 3780 over 80 now. 3780, hit 7 hit 3780 over 80, 80 over 80, hovering 38. 38 over 38, sir. 38 over 38, 8 over 38, 10 over 20, 38 20, 38 20 over 20 now. Hit 38 20, gentlemen. Hit 38 20 over 38 20, 20 over 38 20 now. At 38 and 20, I'm going to knock down. No more. 3820, Davo. Thank you. You'll be to thank Mr. 5009. I'll tell you his name afterwards. I don't know right now. Are we on lot 9, Bud? Yes, sir. I don't often get called sir, but anyway. Lot 9. Marius Corbett selling, ladies and gentlemen, magnificent calves, 40 kilos. They're beef masters. This man has got proper cattle. 290 kilos here. Pragt kalvers, here. Jy sien hulle daar loop hulle, here. Eenvormig, and the crawls are also good. Right, chaps, what do you say, gentlemen? Start, we can go. Wie sê en wat sê hulle? 36, here. 36 rand. 36 rand anyway, gentlemen. 35, thank you. 35 and 35 on the floor now. At 35, at 35, but at 35, 5 at 35, 5 at 20, 35, 20, 40, 35, 40 Amelia, at 35, 40, but at 40 now. 35, 40, 60, but at 35, 60, but at 35, 60, 35, 60, but at 60, 60, at 35. 80, at 35, 80, 36 now. 36, over at 36, 6 over at 36, at 36 over at 6 now. At 36, 20. 36 20, 36 20, at 36 40 over 40, 36 40 over 40, 40 over 36 40 now. Mark weer so, at 36 40, at 36 60 over 60, gentlemen, at 36 60, ek dink ek weet waar toe gaan hulle, at 36 80, at 36 80 over 80 now. 36 80 maak vol, my friend, at 36 80, at 36 80 over 80, 80 over 80 now. At 36 rand 80, ladies and gentlemen, 87 over 37 now, 20, 37, 20 over 20, 20 over 37, 20, gentlemen, at 37, 20, at 37, 20 over 20, 20, 20, at 40, at 37, 40 over 40 now, 37, 40 over 40, 40 over 37, 40, 37, 40, dames here, allemaal klaar gebeurt, 37, 40. No more. 37, 40, is that in order, gentlemen? Thank you very much, says Marius. Bye, dankie vir koop. Goeie prys, dink ek, here. Right, LM Erasmus selling, ladies and gentlemen, 24 tollies, one lot. We're on lot number 10, 200, excuse me, 261 kilos. They're beautiful calves, beef masters again. You can see them, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are. Wie sê wat sê hulle, dames here? Can I go here at 36 rand 50 anyway? 36.50, 36. 36, here, dankie. 36 over 36 now. 36 over 36, 6 over 36, 6 over 36. 36 rand only at 36 now. 36 over 36. Mark Pavras here. What do you say, gentlemen, at 36 now? 36.20. 36.20 over 40 now. 36.40 over 40. 40 over 40. 36 40, dames here. 36.40. 60. 36.60. 36.60 over 80, sir. 36.60. 36.60 over 60 now. 36.60 over 60, gentlemen. At 36.60, 80. 36.80 now. At 36.80 over 80 now. You can take your time at 36.80, at 36.80 over 80, at 36 rand 80, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not done. It's hovering. 37, 37.20, 37.20 over 20, gentlemen. 37.20, at 37.20 over 20, 20 over 37.40, 37.40 over 40, 40 over 37.40. Thanks for your help. At 37 Shanai, you moet hom laat be, my friend. At 37.40, at 37.40 over 40, 40 over 40, at 37 rand 40. No more. But is that in order, chaps? Louis? Reg. Ons het nie gegroet nie, ek vra verskoning. Jy was eers by die koffie gewees toe ek by die ander goed was, by die etes. WJ Durant selling, ladies and gentlemen, 96 in one hit. Daar is een vers hierby. Ons kan, as jy hom nie wil hê nie, sal ons hom uithaal. Maar is 'n baie mooi double muscling ever. Right, gentlemen, what do you say? Right, what do you say, ladies and gentlemen? 257 kilos. This man's got good cattle, as are most of these good cattle good. Reg, here, wie sê en wat sê hulle? My teiken is R37, here. 37 anywhere. 37. 37, please, anywhere. 37, did somebody say? 36. Thank you. 36, about a 36, 6, about a 36, 6, about a 36 now. Yep. 36.20, 36.40, 36.40, about a 40 now. At 36.40, about a 40 mark, we are so assembly. 36.60, 36.80, about a 80 now. At 36, tak, dames en heren. At 37, at 37.20, about a 20 now. At 37.20, at 37.40, about a 40. At 37.40, about a 30, sir. At 37.40 against you both now. At 37.40, 37.60, donkey. At 37.60, Mark Viesua. At Greg, what do you say now? At 37.60, about a 60, 60, about a 60 now. At 37.60. At 37.60, dames en heren. As julle klaar, now hovering. What do you say? 37.80. 37.80, thank you, Greg. At 37.80. At 37.80, about 80, 80, about 80 now. At 37.80, wat is 20 cent nou? At 37.80, they pracht colors here at 37.80. At 37.80, about 37.80, gaat toeslaan. At 37 rand 80. No more. 37 rand 80. What do I do, my friend? As I hear, he's nie hier. He says, sell. Thank you very much. Buyer and seller. Matthew Morgan selling lot number 12, ladies and gentlemen. 89 tollies, Hereford, the lot. 195 kilos. One loading place here. Beautiful calves. There they are, bluffing nobody, ladies and gentlemen. All they need is a new home. Wie sê en wat sê julle dames en here? Can I go please at 39 rand, ladies and gentlemen? Lekker ligte kalvers. 39. 39 anyway, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say, sir? 39. 38 rand, sir. 38. 38. What's that? At 38. Oh. 37.50, over a 37.50, over a 50, I'll take a chance. At 37.60, he's awake. At 37.60, over a 37.60, at 37.80, at 37.80, over 80 now. At 7 and that, at 37.80, over 80, 80, over 80 now. At 37.80, at 37.80, Moenie fout maak die here. At 37.80 for the Hereford. At 37.80, but 80, 80, but 37.80, what do you say at the back, sir? At 37.80, you're not talking. At 37.80, moet u fout maak nie, here. At 37.80, at 37.80, but 80, 80, but 80, yes. 38 rand, 38, but 8 now. At 38, is your 8. At 38, I think you should think about them, they're good. At 38, you know them. At 38 online. Gentlemen, are you finished and done at 38? It's my friend again. Is it sold? They sold. Thank you very much. 5013. 5013. 5013. Right. McEwen Farm selling, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 13. Lucky for some. A beautiful weight there of 289 kilos. And my target, ladies and gentlemen, is somewhere around 36.50 if I could. 36. 36 anyway, gentlemen, from the best here. 35, did you say, sir? 35 I've got. 20. 35.20, 35.40, 35.40, about a 40 now, 35.40, 35.60, 35.80, 35.80, but I've heaven that tak here, 35.80, 35.80, but a 35, don't make a mistake here, gentlemen, at 35.80, some of the best at 35.80, but 80, 36, 36.20, 36.20, but a 20, but a 36.40, 36.40, I've got that floor, 36.40, 36.60, 36.80, but a 36.80, but 80, 36, tak, 36.80, but 80, 80, but 80, 80, but 80 now, 37, about 20, 37.20, but a 37.20, 20, but a 37.20 now, 37.20, but a 20, but a 37.20, what do you say, sir? 37.40 on the floor, 37.40, but a 40, but a 37.40, gentlemen, at 37.40, at 7 and that, 40 mark weer so, at 37.40, but a 40, but a 40, gentlemen, at 37.40, but a 37 rand, 650. 37.50, but a 50 now. 37.50, at 37.50, I mark to her. At 37.50, anybody hovering there? 37.50. Ladies and gentlemen, are you done? 60. 37.60, 37.60, but a 60, but a 37.60 now. 37.60, at 37.60, but a 60, gentlemen, I'm going to knock down at 37 rand 60. No more. 37.60, 5009. That's good enough, he says. Thank you very much. A very good friend of mine selling now, Rowan Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 18 tollies. They bring us crosses. And he said, they're bloody good. Right. Gentlemen, they weigh 243 kilos and they are good. So what do you say? I'd like to achieve 37.50 again. 37. 36.50 about a 36.50, 60. 36.60 about a 36.60, gentlemen. At 36.60. At 36.60 about a 60. 60 about a 36.60, gentlemen. At 36.60. 36.60. At 36.60. Good calves here, gentlemen. 36.80. At 37, at 37, about a 7, 7, about a 37 now. 20, 37, 40, 37, 40, about a 40, 40, about a 37, 40 now. 60, 37, 80, 37, 80, about 80, 80, about 18, gentlemen, mark full as a belief. At 37, 80, 38, at 38, about a 38, 8, about a 38 now. Online, at 38 Rand, at 38 Rand. Ladies and gentlemen, are you done at 38 Rand? I'm out klar. No more. 38 Rand row, if I may. Hello, is the lady selling there? Selling, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. His daughter's saying you sell. 5013. That man's going to be my friend, watch. All right, gentlemen, we say yay. Jerry Harton selling. I don't quite know the setup here now, who's getting the money and what. But Ange normally gets the money. Jerry Harton, 75, ladies and gentlemen. They're 33 tollies and heifers. They're 42. 200 kilos, a beautiful weight here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'd like to achieve 38 Rand, ladies and gentlemen. Or 40, she says. 38, we say. 38 Rand, I'll just tell. At 38 Rand anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we say 38, 37. Did you say 37, sir? 37. At 37, surely at 37 now. 37. Who's coming in? Vasio internet now. 37 Rand, surely, ladies and gentlemen, at 37, did you say? I'll start. 35, 20, about a 35, 40, about a 35, 40, 60, about a 35, 60 now. 35, 60, about a 35, 80, about a 35, 80, gentlemen. 36, 36, 20 on the floor. 36, 20, about a 20, 20, about a 36, 20, 20, about a 36, 20, quality calves. 36, 40, 36, 40, about a 40, 40, about a 36, 40, gentlemen. Don't make a mistake here, they're good calves. At 36.40, at 36.40, what do you say, sir? At 36.40, but a 40, 40, but a 36.60, at 36.60, 80, at 36.80, but 80 now. At 36.80, but 80, 80, but a 36.80 now. At 37, at 37, out 20, 37.20, but a 37.20, 20, but a 37.20 now. 37.20, at 37.20, one more, sir. At 37.20, but a 20.20, but a 37.20 now. At 37 Rand 20, at 37.30, 37.30, about a 37.30, 30. At 37.30, you're going to take them with that 10 cents now. At 37.40, at not quite. At 37.40, about a 40, 40, about a 40. One more little one, please, sir. At 37.40, oh ma'am. At 37.40, at 37.40, about a 40, 40, about a 40, and I'm knocking down. At 37.40, at 37 Rand 40, ladies and gentlemen. Are you done, Ahmad Klar? At 37 Rand 40. No more. 37 Rand 40, if I may. Thank you, Jer. Thank you very much, says Mr. Hartung. Right, David Miller again, ladies and gentlemen. 16, there's lot number 16 here. There are 84 tollies, one eat. A beautiful weight of 241 kilos. He's got a Bonsmara Brangus type animal, and they are extremely good, ladies and gentlemen. I drive past them and next to my farm there in Envy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there we are. Dave Miller selling beautiful calves here, 240 kilos. Buy and buy colors here. And my target, ladies and gentlemen, is 37 or 37.50. 7 and that of we say 37 I've got, thank you. 37 about a 37, 7 about a 37, 7 about a 37 now. From the best, ladies and gentlemen, now a load in one place. 37, 20 about a 37, 20, 20 about a 37, 20 now. 37, 20 at 37, 40, thank you. At 37, 40, at 37, 40 about a 40, 40 about a 37, 60, sir. 37, 80, at 37, 80 about a 37, 80, 80 about a 37, 80 now. At 37, 80, at 7 and that, tak about a 37 at 38 now. At 38, what do you gentlemen say? At 38, about a 38 I've got online now. At 38, about a 38, don't make a mistake, gentlemen, at 38, at 38, ek gaan toeslaan, at 38, 20, 38, 20, 38, 30, 38, 30, about a 30, sir. 5013, one more, please. At 38, 30, at 38, 30, about a 38, 30, at 38, 30, ladies, 38, 40. 40, 38.40, kind sir, at 38.50, at 38.50, over a 50 now, at 38.50, at 38.50, over a 50, 50, over a 38.50. Thank you. No more. 38 Rand 50. Is that in order, Davo? Thank you. Just thank that man. His number 5009. I think he bought your last ones. His mooi colors here. Beautiful calves. AR King. 17 of them, 15 tollies and 2 heifers. If we have to, we'll take the heifers out. You know the story. 280 kilos. There they are. Beauties, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. Visse and Vatsiela. I'd like to achieve, ladies and gentlemen, 36.50. 36.50 we say. 36.50. 36 I've got. 36 over 36, 6 over 36, 6 over 36 now. At 36, at 36 over 36, 20 over 36, 20 sir. 36.40. 36.40 over 40, 40 over 36.40 now. At 36.60, at 36.60 up to you, 36.80 sir, 36.80, 36.80, can I fill it please, at 36.80, at 37, at 37 over 37.7, what do you do now Chum, at 37 you out, at 37.20, online, at 37.20, at 37.40, but a 40 now, at 37.40, some of the best calves here gentlemen, at 37.40, at 37.40, but a 40, 40, but a 40 now, gentlemen and ladies, are you done, at 37 Rand 40, no more. 37 Rand 40, 5013 buys. If that's all right, Ash. Thank you very much. He says reluctantly, bye-bye to these calves. Mr. Nika. Mr. Nika, ladies and gentlemen, there are 21 in this lot. 11 tollies and heifers 10. Buy mooi calves here at 215, a beautiful weight here. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? Can I go here? I'd like to achieve here 37 Rand anyway. 37. 37 anyway, gentlemen. What do you say? 37 over a 37, 7 over a 37, at 36. At 36 over a 36, I'll owe you one. At 36. At 36 over a 36, 6 over a 36 now. At 36. At 36, don't make a mistake. 20. 36, 20. 36, 20 over a 20, 20 over a 20, 20 over a 36, 20, sir. Juggle a bit, but 36.40, 36.40 over a 40, 36.40 over a 60, 36.60 over a 60, 60 over a 60 now, 36.60, 80, 36.80, 36.80 over 80 mark Phil, 37, 37.20, 37.20 over a 20, 20, 20, 20, at 7 and at 20, at 37.20 sir, at 37.20 over a 20, 20 over a 20, at 37.20, where's the internet now, at 37.20, at 37.20, gentlemen, you're done, at 37 Rand 20. No more. 37.20, buy number 1, if that's all right, Gladman. Thank you. Ja, voor madam, en gosti kakulu. Sesas doodles, si tengile paemva. Sto. Right, lot number 19. Lot number 19. Gary Phillips, ladies and gentlemen, a man of quality, and he's got quality cattle. There they are, 10 tollies, 20 heifers. They Angus crosses. They 214. A beautiful little calf here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you say? Can I go here at 37? 37 anyway, gentlemen, at 37. What do you say? 36. 36 anyway, gentlemen. At 36, nobody wants them at 36 now. 36, what do you say at 36, sir? At 36, anybody on the internet at 36 now? At 36, what do you say 35, sir? 35, I've got 35, 20 on the floor. Excuse me. 35.40, 35.40 over a 40, 35.40, 60 over a 35.60, at 35.80, at 35.80 over a 36 now, at 36 over a 20, 36.20, 36.20 up to you, sir, at 36.20, at 36.20 over a 20, 20 over a 36.20 now, on the internet at 36.20, don't make a mistake for quality calves, at 36.20, at 36.20 over a 20, 20 over a 36.20 now, at 36.20, at 36 Rand 20. Ladies and gentlemen, are you all done now, Mount Clara? 36 Rand 20. No more. They sold. Thank you very much. Mr. Phillips says that's in order. 5002. Right. Christopher Lopes was selling, ladies and gentlemen. He needs no introduction here, ladies and gentlemen. 20, I beg your pardon. 14 of them, 10 tollies and 4 heifers. Brangus's, just the right weight there at 203 kilos. 37 Rand, please. 37. 37 I've got. 37 over a 37, 7 over a 37. We've got 6 lots to go. At 37, at 37 over a 37, 7 over a 37, 7 over a 37 now. At 37, at 7 and that I've got 1 hit now. At 37, 37.7. Where's the internet? Yes. 20, 37.20, 37.40, 37.40, but a 40. Gentlemen, 37.40, 37.40, but a 40, one more please, 37.40, 37.40, but a 40, 40, 60, 37.60, 80, 37.80 on the floor, 37.80, but 80, 80, but 80 now, 37.80, push one more time, sir, 37.80, 37.80, but a 37.80. Gentlemen and ladies, at 37.80, are you done? I'm not clear at 37.80. No more. 37.80, thank you. Buyer number 2. You must rather say it that way, but other way looks bad. 37.80. Thank you very much. Chris, is that in order? Thank you, my chum. Right, Mr. Truder selling. Jan, thank you very much. There are 12 trolleys here, 200 kilos here. Beautiful little Angus crosses, Brangus crosses, ladies and gentlemen. And who says, and what do you say? I'd like to achieve 38 rand, sir. 38. Thank you. 38 over a 38, 8 over a 38, at 38, at 38 over a 38, quality, ladies and gentlemen, at 38, at 38, Brangus calves, at 38, they're all trolleys, at 38 over a 38, 8 over a 38, 38, they have a stab there, 20, 38, 40, 38, 40 over a 40 now, 38, 40, 38, 40 over a 40, 40 over a 38, 40, gentlemen, 60, 38, 60, 38, 60 over a 60, I've got 38, 60, gentlemen, at 38, 60, are you done? 38, 60, at 38, 60, is that correct? 38.60, at 38.60, about a 38.60, gentlemen, at 38.60, at 38.60, about a 38.60, I'm going to knock down, I'm not clear.
Yes.
You're going to get me into trouble. 38.70, 38.70, 38.70, about a 70, sir, 38.70, about a 70.70, will give you equal time, gentlemen, at 38.70, at 38.70, about a 38.70, gentlemen, 38.80. 38.80 over 38.80, gentlemen. At 38.80, at 38.80. I'm not clear at 38.80. No more. 38.80, sir. That 20 cents, 5013. I'm going to find out who you are. I'll make it up for you in many years to come. I might not wait too long. Is ons klaar? Sorry, hang on. Jan, is that in order? Thank you. Sorry, I didn't refer to you. Okay, the last lot of today, ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Morgan, selling 42 trolleys, Herefords, they one hit, ladies and gentlemen. Who says and what do you say? Wat sê julle dames here, 249 kilos, and I'd like to achieve 38 rand, sir. 7 I've got. 37 over a 37, 7 over a 37, at 37 over a 37, 7 over a 37, gentlemen, at 37 over a 7, 7 over a 37, I've got 1 8, at 37, 20, 37, 40, 37, 40 over a 40, 40 over a 37, 60 on the floor. 37.60, 37.60 over a 60, 60 over a 37.60, 37.80, 37.80 over a 37, 38, at 38 rand, 38 dames here, at 38, at 38.20, at 38.20 over a 20 now, at 38.20, at 38.20 over a 20, 20 over a 38.20. Ladies and gentlemen, are you done? At 38.20, I'm not clear. 30, 38.30, 38, 30, 40, 38, 40, about a 40 now, at 38, 40, about a 40, 40, about a 40, at 38, 40, at 38 rand 40, come here, at 38, 40, at 38, 40, I'm going to knock down, at 38 rand 40, no more. 38, 40, Matthew, would that be in order? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion of our sale. We thank you one and all for your spirited bidding. As usual, drive home carefully once you've settled your accounts. I didn't mention, but Monique is in charge of us today in our admin side. So please just come and check your purchases. Those of you who have purchased here, stay for a braai and a chop. Those people on the internet, thank you very much for your help. Bye-bye, dankie here. I think that was a solid sale.